So regions with a high percent of people with no high school degree have very low levels of vaccination rates.
The number of first vaccine doses in Canada has begun to slow, as just over 70% of those 12 and older have rolled up their sleeves. Only 3,500 Albertans got their first shot on Sunday, though, a 4-month low. So who are the holdouts?
Some regions like high level, very, very low, below 30%. And so trying to understand, well, what is the reason behind that?
Economist Blake Schaefer compared vaccine and census data. He found areas with higher education rates saw increased vaccine uptake, a finding backed by other surveys.
So it kind of corroborates. That's a good thing. We got group level, real data, corroborating with individual level survey data.
But Schaefer is quick to point out that doesn't mean those areas are filled with anti-vaxxers.
Maybe those are areas where there isn't easy access to vaccination centers. Maybe it's an area where people are primarily working jobs that don't have the flexibility to go to the telecenter between 9 and 5 and get vaccinated.
I think if you look at it nationally, you're looking at 7-8% around that zone that are these hardcore deniers.
Policy expert Tim Caulfield says loud anti-vaxxers raise hesitancy for some Canadians, but he believes the overwhelmingly positive data on vaccines will win over reluctant minds.
I do think, at least from those individuals who are trying to be sensible, and open-minded about the data, we are going to shrink to those hardcore deniers who just, it's just incredibly difficult to change their minds.
That's why we've announced the start of Alberta's Open for Summer lottery.
Alberta is also launching a cash lottery to boost vaccine uptake. It's likely aimed in part towards younger Albertans who might not have been impacted directly by COVID.
We have to get creative. We have to get kind of gimmicky. We got to get, for those who are complacent, using sort of communication strategies that's going to put this on their radar.
Whether Canada vaccine uptake flatlines in the 70th percentile remains to be seen. But even if it does, the country remains one of the global leaders in getting that first shot.
That's in part a reflection of our strategy, first doses first, but even countries that have ample supply, so there's no supply constraint, we're outpacing them. So that speaks to Canadians' willingness to get vaccinated.
Scott Frolick, City News, Edmonton.